Okay, we're moving on from Mulchgate. David, unless you have some ticket text, I can get to business now.
I can only imagine the ticket text. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, it's probably best we move on. So the NFL is going to vote to change potentially both of these rules. The way we've set it up is you only get to change one. So the first order of business is the tush push. The NFL is voting on whether to ban the tush push. In essence, you can absolutely line up in a heavy set and sneak your quarterback. What they're trying to get rid of is 3 human beings pushing your quarterback forward as if it's a rugby pile. So the tush push could be on the chopping block. The other thing they're voting on is far more sweeping, which is a rule that the Lions themselves have put out there as in the suggestion box, which is division championships don't matter. The playoffs are seeded on record and reseeding after every round. That would render divisions and division championships useless. Mm-hmm. You could finish second in one division, but still be rewarded over a division winner of another division. So you as football fans, Lions fans first, but football fans second, I want to know if you're in that room and you get to pass one of these, which is it? Now, Rico and I are on completely opposite votes, but that's okay. It's the same as me asking you guys, which do you care about more? For me, I'm done looking at what I deem to be wasted television. Anytime these teams line up for the tush push, there is no drama to the play. It is a complete space out for me. It is 10 minutes to unpile everybody. You know they're going to give them the first down. And ultimately for me, I'm tired of seeing it. I want to watch football.
Okay.
Not Australian rules football. But that's me. Okay. Rico views it differently.
I do.
You like the playoff thing more.
I do, Mike. But going back to the tush push, it doesn't work every time. It is drama. I hearken back to the Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, and Buffalo lined up and didn't get it. Now the referees screwed the spot.
Okay,
but there was drama there.
Rico, the last 2 years of the tush push, of it being
now Philly does it.
No, league wide.
Yeah,
86%.
Yeah.
Come on, man, 86%. Come on, buddy. You can't get a good pizza 86% of the time. Come on, man.
But see, to me, that's an unnecessary rule change. Like when they move back the extra point, like, did we really need to move back the extra point?
I actually want to get rid of extra points, but I know that that's not part of what we're doing.
No, but I look at this. You can't just reward people for the record. And I know it looked great for the Lions because they were 15-2, and what if they would have lost that game to Minnesota? They didn't want to fall all the way back. But if you're going to do that, then you just got to go ahead and just nix the divisions and just have 2 conferences, because some divisions are easier than others. And if you play in an easy division and you just happen to be the 2 best teams in an easy division, you can rack up a bunch of wins, then you shouldn't get an automatic spot over somebody who had to go through a gauntlet of a division. They only won 11 games. You ended up winning 12 games. But you get their spot because you just won more games over bad teams. I don't like that. I'd rather it just stay the same way that it is. The divisions have to mean something. You got to get a reward for winning it, and I don't care if it's bad. Now, I'd even go, okay, if you win your division with a losing record, we could throw something in there. But if you got a winning record and you win your division, I'm sorry. You deserve the spot that you get. And if you didn't win, hey, you're the top wild card team. Embrace it. As far as the tush push, everybody can do it. It's not like it's just a Philly thing. Anybody can run this play. Philly just runs it at a maximum level.
David, because I want to hear from the people on it. You guys get to choose because these 2 things are getting voted on. And hell, they both might pass. They both might fail. It might be a split decision. That's why I'm just, which one do you want more? You have to pass one of them. Which is it?
I'm banning the tush push.
Oh, boy. Get ready for Rico to yell
Yeah,
at you.
I am banning the tush push if I have to choose. Look, I would rather it stay, but I like what the current playoff system looks like. So I don't want to change that. So now I'm changing the tush push. Get rid of it now.
So basically, because you like the system.
I like the playoff system currently. So yes, if I have one to vote, I'm going to vote the tush push.
Look, for me, it's not really an Eagles thing because more than the Eagles do it.
Correct.
It's bad television. So for me, it's not a football play in that there's no drama and there's nothing to watch. I'm fine with a QB sneak. Tom Brady was the master of the QB sneak. You know what never happened? He didn't have 3 people pushing him. The Eagles could run their QB sneak and still be very successful. I'm not mad at it. But when I see teams doing it multiple times in a row, or anytime you're inside the 3, we're not even trying to run a football play. Like, look, 4th and inches, what am I going to say? Nothing. But it's evolved when you have 3 people pushing a QB. Rico, it's like they pick him up and we're carrying him down the field. I'm fine voting for both. I would ban the tush push and I would change the playoff thing. Because the division thing doesn't mean a lot to me. Namely because my team never wins it.
But see, I think the division does because some divisions are – not all of them are the same. Like if you win, like last year, the NFC, the Lions and the Vikings, it looked like on paper regular season, they played in the best division. So it's like, man, maybe Minnesota should have got the 2 seed. And then you found out later,
right.
No.
I'd vote for the change. That's the difference.
I don't want the change.
You're fighting me on mine. I'm willing to vote for the playoff change. I'm good with it.
Because I don't see anything wrong with it.
No, I'm saying I don't. Like, if the loser of Lions in Minnesota shouldn't have been the 5 seed. I can say that openly.
No, but I'm saying I don't see anything wrong with the tush push. Where
yeah, I know you don't. It's a hill you're willing to die 10 lifetimes on. I'm just not.
Because it's not a football play.
It's just not. It's not good TV. That's all. It doesn't really go much deeper than that.
So what is good TV?
It is exactly what you see in a rugby match.
Yeah.
I've watched plenty of them. That's what you
good
see.
TV.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tell me you were not entertained, Eagles and Commanders, when my man just kept leaping over the line. That was the funniest 30 seconds.
No, that turned into backyard nonsense.
It was entertaining.
Okay.
Until the referee came out with a rule that we didn't even know about. Hey, guys, if you keep this up, I will turn this car around.
Because functionally, nothing in football should work 85% of the time. Nothing. No real football play works 85% of the time. It's not a real play. But whatever. I mean, I'm also not arguing your playoff thing. I get it. I'm fine changing the playoff thing. I don't know that I like the reseeding as much. I think you kind of draw the bracket and just play it, but fine. You want to update it, update it. But which one, guys? Because they're voting on these. And football could look fundamentally different and really soon. Not just for the tush push, but potentially your Lions, who some people think are going 800-0, could have a totally different pathway. This could actually help you.
Right.
It could also hurt you.
I was about to say it could hurt if all of a sudden you're sitting there and let's just say you won the North, but you won it at 9-8.
Uh-oh.
Congratulations. You're the 5th or 6th seed. And
It's possible.
Yeah.
It is possible. So would love to know. 248-539-9797. We'll get some of your calls. We'll get the ticket text as well. We've got the top 25, under 25, according to Pro Football Focus. And we have a change that I'm bringing to college football. If I've blamed Rico for ruining college football, I'm going to take credit for something that may happen and soon, because I think it goes a long way in fixing a lot that's wrong with the sport.
So bad, me, good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll call it the mulch rule.
Yes. I sound like Doug now.